Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today I wanted to do another process video with you guys, and today I'm using my iPad Pro 12.9 inch and we're using the application called Procreate. So Procreate is an app that is only for the iPad, and it has a one-time payment of $9.99, which is pretty fair compared to Adobe, which is $20 a month for me as a student. So a one-time payment of $10 sounds pretty great. So for today's painting, I decided to do a girl, and I wanted it to be very colorful, very abstract, nothing too realistic. And I went ahead and already did this sketch before doing this video, so that way you guys don't have to see that process. But for right now, I'm just laying down flat colors, and I'm using the 6B brush in Procreate, which is my favorite brush. I love texture. And now I'm just using the smudging tool, using the same brush, 6B, to maintain that texture but also smooth things out just a little bit. So what I like to do before I even start drawing is already create a couple swatches of more or less the color scheme that I want for my painting, which is what you see right there on the right of my painting. So I constantly grab colors from that side and stick to those colors basically for the whole painting. When I draw, I like to do things in separate layers. So I'll go ahead and do the whole face in one. I'll do the hair in another, as well as the clothing in another layer. That way it makes it easier when you want to add shadows and highlights, and that way you can use either the clipping mask tool or you can use alpha lock. So that way you won't be painting outside of the lines, it'll lock the layer, so that way whatever shadows or highlights you do, it'll only go on that layer and not on anything else. So for this whole part, I'm just laying down flat color on the face and blending my little heart out. So I hope you guys enjoy the process. Also guys, this is my Instagram. It's at krodri. You guys can check it out if you want to see some more of my art. You guys can also check out my Patreon, and you guys can subscribe for just $1 a month. And there I post my custom brushes as well as videos, progress of some projects, and you guys can also receive a sticker every month. So for this part, I wanted to share something with you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and do some eyelashes, but I use some eyelash stamps. And when you use the stamps, you have to do each stamp in a separate layer, so that way you can kind of arrange the eyelashes in the place that you want. If you have two eyelashes in the same layer, then both of them will move around. So you want to do each one separately, so that way you can move each one freely. now I'm gonna work on the shirt, and I went ahead and created a whole nother layer for this shirt, and I put the layer underneath the face layer so that way I don't have to worry about any of the color going inside of the face layer. And as you guys can tell, I didn't use like the paint bucket tool to fill in the shirt. I went ahead and just drew it inside. You guys don't have to do that. You can just drop the whole color inside of the shirt and it'll fill the whole space. I don't like to do that sometimes because I like to maintain that textured look. When you drop the color inside of, let's say, the shirt or the layer that you're using, it's a solid color. It doesn't have any texture to it. So I wanted to maintain the texture, so I just went ahead and drew inside of it. Yes, adore you all of the time. I like to love you every day. I like to love you, I like to love you, if I may. I like to love you, I like to love you, I like to love you night and day, if I may. I like to. So guys, just how I had explained earlier, right now I'm going to alpha lock the hair, and that helps me when I do my shadows and my highlights. So when I sketch with a dark blue, I don't have to worry about going outside of the hair. I can just sketch freely and just makes it so much easier. I like to love you, I like to love you night and day, if I may. I like to. I like to love you every day. I like to love you. I like to love you, if I may. I like to love you, I like to love you. So on the hair, I decided to do a little bit of a creative flair. I'm just doing some squiggly lines, adding something a little bit different than flat color makes me a little more graphic looking. Now that we're getting to the end, I'm just adding some extra details, adding some more shadow, adding some extra highlights, and I'm just blending them away so it looks nice and smooth. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be uploading more videos every single Monday. And also don't forget to leave a like and comment on the video. And since you're already here, you might as well subscribe. And don't forget to ring that bell so you can get a notification every time I make a video.